Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to August 2024 General Monthly Reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. And new viewers, I have a new website. And if you'd like to take a look and find out the different private readings that I provide, take a look at my website, thecreativewoman.org. Okay, Sagittarius, let's, as quickly as possible, go through the transits this month. So today I'm taping on July 26th. The new moon is going to be on the 4th of August. It will be in Leo, 12 degrees, 34 minutes. And Mercury on the 2nd will be retrograde. And so half of the month, it's going to be retrograde from the 2nd through the 27th. So the first half of the month, it will be in Virgo. Second half of the month, it will be in Leo. And we still have North Node in Aries. That will remain so, of course, all month long. It begins at 8 degrees, then by the end of the month, 6 degrees. And transiting Chiron is also still in Aries at 23 degrees, 31 minutes, and will remain that way all month long. The full moon is on the 19th. It will be in Aquarius, 27 degrees, 15 minutes. And we still have transiting Pluto in Aquarius. It's retrograde, will continue to be retrograde all month long at 0 degrees. And then the big grouping that I want to talk a little bit about is Mars continuing in Gemini, and it's conjunct or right next to Jupiter in Gemini as well, which we have that right now at the end of July, and it's going to continue most of next month, and it's going to be fairly close conjunction, both of those two, which means Jupiter has to do with expansion. So it expands, and it also has to do with luck as well. So, but what it's going to do with the Mars energy is expand the characteristics of that Mars energy, which has to do with passion. It could be even explosive, very dynamic, energetic, and it's about, Mars is all about taking physical action. So we could definitely see a lot of physical action and expression in communication, because Gemini has everything to do with communication and or messages incoming and outgoing. So a lot of activity having to do with, and great exponential, over the top Mars expression, physical expression, communication, physical communication, very emotional and fiery communication and expression. And then we also still have Pisces in Saturn, which is square to those other two planets in Gemini. So here you have Saturn, the authority figure, the one that likes to stay in control. So you have that group. Let's talk about humanity, the world, and what's going on in the world. So you have the group that wants to stay in control, wants to stay focused and in control. And then you have the other group, the Mars group, that's saying, oh no, and being very, very clashing. They're clashing heads, and they will continue to do so in August, through most of August. And so we will be able to no doubt see at least some of it out in the open. Explosive conversations, truths coming out very passionately, and disrupting the desire for Saturn, or those that are Saturnian, wanting to stay in control. So that's a really big deal. And then we also still have Neptune in Pisces, which will be 29 degrees all month long. So that's also square to Mars and Jupiter and Gemini, but it's not a close square, but it's still going to mingle with the rest of those energies. And what I see happening with that is Neptune has to do with fantasy, it has to do with the illusion, where we've been deceived and or deceit. And so the truth coming out having to do with facts and what we maybe thought were facts and are actually we were deluded, or the group with the Mars group was deluded, and that's coming out. The truth is coming out. And so taking control away from the Saturnian, those at the top who have been in control is what I'm seeing. So again, this should be a very, very eventful, eye-opening, truthful month. Explosive month. Okay. In a very good way, though, I'm seeing it. Okay, so let's take a look, Sagittarius, with what astrological energies are benefiting you this month and how they will be assisting you on whatever is happening for you. For Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so that's not too many. I'm not going to take those. We'll take those 3. Okay, let's take this first. You have Independence, number 11. 11 is definitely a sign or synchronicity for you, Sagittarians. And what Scorpio that I just did. Also, so you might have Scorpio in your chart. You don't have to, but some Sagittarians do, or someone does, because 11 is a sign or synchronicity, definitely, for Scorpio and for Sagittarius. Okay, this month. Yeah, and again, see, because the 11th house is the house of Aquarius, and again, we're talking, this is my astrology cards, and so we have the moon here. So absolutely, a lot of emotional truths are coming out in society at large, and they are affecting all of us, and they are affecting our emotional base. And so depending on whether you're on the Saturnian side, the controller's side, or the Mars side, freedom of expression and independence here I'm seeing with Aquarius, then a lot is happening. A lot is going to come or continue to come out. And it's going to be a very emotionally charged month. And for you, especially Sagittarius, to where you are gaining your independence or continuing to gain your independence emotionally, and I'm getting physically, because it's being brought out into the open. And maybe for some of you, this is what you've been working through, your emotional baggage, I'm getting for some of you, and able to release that. And so you're free of that. And so you're free of that specific blockage for yourself, for some of you. That's a very good thing. Resourcefulness is the next card. It's number 4. Has to do with Cancer and the home. The 4th house is all about the home, family life, your mother, your father, your ancestors. I'm getting, for some of you, you're breaking free of that because you have cut that cord, that familial cord, that ancestral blockage for yourself. And so you haven't just assisted your own self, but you've assisted your whole family lineage in freeing. Resourcefulness, yes. And that's opened, or it will open a door for you and your ability to have your needs met. Your resourcefulness will be increased. Besides your own self is increased, is what I'm getting to, Sagittarius. Okay. Here's another 4. Yes, I thought so. 4. So we just had 4. I was just talking about that. The 4, the 4th house. Here's another one, 4th house in Cancer. Talking about the 4th house in Cancer, and we have the Mars energy here, and it's quarrel. So some of you, this is the past. This has been last month, June, July, during the season of the Sun in Cancer. You've been quarreling with family members. You've been at odds with mother, father, husband, wife, your kids, whatever that may be. Again, this is general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. But having to do with your home and your roots and your family life. But what I am seeing is this month, it's clearing up because you were working through, again, a family pattern, a blockage, something that was passed down in your lineage. And some of you, maybe you were specifically working on your nodes of the moon, your Chiron. Maybe you have Pluto's going through your 4th house, or has been going through your 4th house of home and family. So it's been really digging to the bottom and getting to the root to clear out any debris, any blockage having to do with your 4th house and your family, you and your family. And again, that would bring up quarreling, of course. And so, but again, I'm seeing that is coming to an end, or you are going to see something through that quarreling this month. You've gained something, absolutely. You've gained strength, you've gained wisdom, but there's something to be gained. And that's how I'm getting resourcefulness. So you're seeing something. You're seeing a positive in what you've been going through. And 44 is a master number. You've mastered something, or you will see that you have mastered something through this hard time, this quarreling, whatever it is. Maybe it's just your internal self. It could be because that's still, you're dealing with family issues, passed down family issues, just with yourself, your internal self. And or it could be physically having to do with you've been quarreling or at odds with a family member or someone in your family, your household. Again, take that how it is right for you. It's going to be different for all of you. Those are 3 different scenarios. But 44 is also, it's a master number and it's a sign or synchronicity. So you have 11s and you have 44. Okay, so let's see what frequency, what energy are assisting, or energies that are assisting you, Sagittarius, this month. What I'm getting to is, Sagittarius, some of you who have been quarreling you will be reaching an amicable, that very word, an amicable solution this month, which will give you freedom, give you independence in some way. Emotional, definitely emotional. And I also see when you get emotional freedom and independence, you also you will see it in your physical realm as well. Okay, intimacy, yes. So for some of you, this has to do with an intimate relationship. So you could be the husband or wife, the mother or father. Okay, I'm just being called to read. So this is number 26. This breaks down into an 8, and actually 4 plus 4, the two 4s, break down into an 8 too. So 8s are also, 88 is also another sign or synchronicity for you, Sagittarius. The energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. Okay, that is significant for you, Sagittarians, this month. Feeling safe to allow intimacy to occur, for you to allow closeness with another to occur. And I'm getting that this could be very well be what some of you have been working through. You're consciously aware of this issue within yourself because of whatever's been passed down. And so then you get triggered. And so this could have to do with past relationships being triggered and with a new relationship. So past experiences coming up with a new relationship, but it's not going to be the same. We're talking triggered. So this has everything to do with you working through those triggers, those past experiences, so that you don't bring those negative experiences into the new relationship, this new intimate relationship, so that you can free yourself and have a new experience, a brand new intimate experience that is positive, that is free from and independent from the hardships that you had. You could have been dealing with your Chiron. Someone is dealing with their Chiron. That's where you're injured. But then once you know consciously and you work through it, then you heal yourself. So you don't have those same injurious experiences anymore. So again, it's what I'm seeing for a lot of you. In some way, it has to do with intimacy. Some type of intimacy. Is there anything else? And congratulations for those of you that you know what I'm talking about, and this is just a confirmation for you, and you're working through that, or you have just completed that, or you will be completing that this month, this intimacy blockage for yourself. That is awesome. Okay, I'm getting this one. Connection, yes. Regardless of where you're at in working through this intimacy issue, you will be able to connect. You will be able to connect freely and openly and independently with another or others, however that may be for you, once you have completed that personal work and taken care of whatever this fourth house battling has been within you, within your family, within your familial lineage, having to do with intimacy and fear of closeness and connections, being fear of closeness. Again, this is 14 that breaks down into a 5, which means change. Expect change within your intimate connections. Expect change. Transformation. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Sagittarius, I love that for you. Okay, let me take one of these cards, Sagittarius, and let's see what comes out for you. Okay. I just intuitively got that you've been receiving help from the other side, and let's see what comes up here. Solar star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. That has already started happening, or it's going to begin happening for you this month. Remembering who you are and fulfilling those soul contracts. So completing those soul contracts, or you've just recently completed a soul contract and you are ready or will be ready to go begin a new connection, a new contract, a new intimate contract connection for yourself. Okay. Hathor light codes. Yes. Light immersion. Full system upgrade. Power recall. This is you, Sagittarius. This is the energy. You are powerful. You are beautifully powerful. Handsomely powerful. Remembering who you are. Soul star activation and Hathor light codes. So you are receiving light codes, unconditional love light codes, a full system upgrade, crown chakra opening, your third eye opening, both. And of course you have to have your heart opening as well. Heart activation. Purple, I see a lot of purple, white, and yellow. You might be drawn to be wearing a lot of those, any of those three colors this month, or maybe somebody's favorite color is purple. I'm getting. It's beautiful. And I'm being called to that some of you might be from the Hathor star group, celestial group, star family group, however you want to say that. But if it sounds right to you, you might want to look up. I'm just being called to say that to look up Hathor and who they are. Because I know of at least one book on the Hathors. In fact, just one moment, let me go get it. I'm being called to do that. Okay, this is the book. It says the Hathor material, messages from an ascended civilization. And I got this book I went to ABE Books, secondhand books, and you can get that there. Anyone that is interested. And it's from Tom Kenyon and Virginia Essene. Okay, I'll just do that one moment there. Okay. So there we go. That is very, very awesome. Very awesome. Okay, so let's see where we at. I want to get one more before I end this reading. That's a big deal, yes. And I'm just getting that some of you, or a lot of you, those of you that are interested in that struck a note, the Hathor material, that's going to assist you in a huge way. Okay. Any of you that have had the feeling that something went wrong? No, nothing has gone wrong, Sagittarius. This is number 7. Nothing has gone wrong. All the experiences you've had, or whatever's going on right now, it is for your benefit. It is for you it's all about increasing who you truly are and being able to unblock yourself so that you can live your highest and best life and most powerful life, being who you truly are. Free, independent from blockages, from anything that's stopping you from being who you are. So all of the situations and experiences that especially have been difficult or are difficult, if you're still in a difficult situation, it's all about for you to gain and break away from anything that's stopping you from being you, that's blocking you from being you. That's what it's for. And when you can find that piece of information, when you can find that truth, then facts change feelings. And you are all of a sudden thankful for that experience when you weren't before, because you weren't able to see what you gained. Okay, so that's beautiful, Sagittarius. And I'm going to stop right here. That's all I have for you this month. And I want to thank you for allowing me to do this monthly reading for you, Sagittarius. And I hope this was helpful. Until next time, bye.